We go. We are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Christmas Eve. Hello, everybody, and Merry Christmas. My name is Chris, and this is my channel. We love comics, and I just got this package in the mail. Literally went outside my house and saw it resting on the stoop. So I thought I would do a quick unboxing. It's a key issue. And I always like to show these, tell the prices of what I paid for them. So this way you guys can determine if you think you could find a deal yourself or you think this is a good deal or get an idea of the price ranges of books because want my viewers to get used to knowing the value of books, knowing if they're key issues or not, knowing about the general price range of what things should be going for so you know when to pounce on something. And I always make sure I tell you what I paid, including shipping and handling, including taxes or any fees like that. I don't try and just, hide information and give partial truths because my channel is all about disclosing to help my viewers collect better and more efficiently so they can save themselves some money. So while we're waiting for people to come in, if you want to critique my AI art, based on the image, if you have any idea of what kind of comic this is, if you want to make a guess in the live chat, if you are here live, or in the comment section, if you watch this later, please do. I always appreciate people's critiquing of my AI art, whether it's positive or negative. I'll leave that up to you. Pino is first here to arrive. Says Merry Christmas, Chris, and everybody. Thank you. Same to you, Pino. Hope you guys are ready to have fun tomorrow, or even tonight. Depends on when you start your celebrations. A little bit more difficult considering today's a Wednesday. Well, today's a Tuesday and Christmas is Wednesday. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. So hopefully a bunch of you have nice paid days off from your jobs to be able to celebrate. Or if you're like me when I was younger, I used to have to work on Christmas Day, which was never fun. But, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But let's give a shout out to our Patreon members. If you want to become a Patreon member and support my channel and also help me support taking care of between 20 and 25 stray cats, I feed them, I get them fixed, so it stops the problem, takes care of vet bills and stuff. You'll get your name shouted out every single video. You can join patreon.com/We Love Comics. And regardless of the amount that you are able to do, your name will be up here. And if we can get up to 20 paid members, I'm going to do some giveaways. So we're about at the halfway point. So hello, Sith, Michael B, James R, Dan L, Herbert R, Annabelle N, Jason B, Kim N. And the last two both have Instagram accounts. So if you want me to shout out a social network or a YouTube channel or maybe your Amazon or eBay page, for example, instead of just your name, let me know at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. I have no problem with doing that. So if you have Instagram, go check out Scott and you follow him at Scott WU077. And then last but not least, Silver Age Surfer _comics. Again, also on Instagram. So you could pause that if you want to see. There is no minimum amount to join. Once we get to 20 paid members, I got some giveaways I'm going to give away. You'll get one entry for every $2 you put in. So the more you put in, the more entries you'll get. And that starts once we get to 20 paid members. Looking to get some trades out there happening. If you have any of these books, contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. Or if you know anybody that has these books, let's have both parties save literally thousands of dollars so you don't have to spend on books. You can trade books. Hopefully, get a nice even trade where both parties are happy. And I don't mind trading a little bit extra, but I'm not going to trade $10,000 extra. So if I have to do an extra book or two and I think it's still worth it, I have no problem giving you the advantage. But you save literally hundreds of dollars on eBay fees and taxes, even if you don't buy on eBay. So contact me again, peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. James Logan's in the house. Welcome. I'm at work, just waited to say, wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas to you, James. Glad you are here. All right, so let's do the quick unboxing. Very long box in here, or as they say, Gemini mailer. I've never seen one this long. That's what she said. Um, but hey, as long as the comic is secure, that's all I care. Um, the funny part is, I let two of the stray cats, especially if it gets cold at night, and we had a cold front here in Florida, so it got down to the lower 40s at night. I let two of the stray cats that want to come in sleep in for the night, and this one always wakes me up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Because he wants to go back out. And I've actually gotten some good deals because of that. Because if you're like me, once you've been woken in the middle of the night, for me it's difficult to go back to sleep. Sometimes I'm up for at least an hour or two afterwards. So what do? I'll go on eBay, and I saw this book. Now it was about 5:30 in the morning. It was an auction, not a Best Buy or anything, and it was actually at a very low price for this. So I was like, all right. There's about 20 minutes left on the auction. I doubt anybody's going to bid last minute at 5:30 or so in the morning, so I should be fine. But I put a certain amount. It actually ended up somebody placed a couple of people placed some bids, which is not very much the norm with that early in the morning. And as a matter of fact, I won another comic last night at 6 a.m. Again, because of this whole thing of not being able to sleep. And I'm looking forward to receiving that. It says that should arrive New Year's Eve, so there might be the last unboxing for 2024. So I already had one of these books, but I haven't had it this specific way, and I'll explain. And then, of course, if you want to do what you would pay for this book, please let me know. It does have a minor water stain top right corner, just the edge, though. But I knew this is probably going to be about a 6.0 to maybe a 7.0, even with that, because again, it's literally, well, I'll just show the book. Nitro, welcome. So as you can see, the AI art I did was a military-based, quote unquote, thumbnail, but this is G.I. Joe #1. Now, here's something I did not have. This is a newsstand variant, which is a rarer version of this book. Now, it's not a Mark Jewelers. I'm not sure if there is a Mark Jewelers on this one, but you know what? We can always check just to make sure, because we know for it to be a Mark Jewelers, it would have to have the barcode. That would be funny. So it's not a Mark Jewelers, which is fine because they didn't say it was. But the colors are actually quite bright. It's got a different type of paper to it. So the colors are great. It's like cream, it's like off-white. So this one looks pretty good. Now, the water stain does not bleed through. So it's only, as you might not be able to see it. But see right there, there's a little bit right there. So somebody maybe put a cup of coffee or something, who knows? But the back looks pretty good. You can see right there, there's a non-color breaking wrinkle. So this is actually a little bit better than I thought. I thought that water stain might bleed through. There is a non-color breaking crease. See if I could reflect it in the light. You might not be able to see it. Yeah, probably not, unfortunately. But you'll have to take my word for it that there is a non-color breaking crease that goes all along here that can be pressed out. But this was at $40 when I went to bed. And I thought, $40, that's pretty much a steal for this book. I want to make sure I put this in carefully. And I'm going to put this in a new bag and board because this one's ripped. So you have to be careful it doesn't slice it on the way down. So what would you have paid for this? Now, I always tell people, make sure you go on eBay and check sold copies. So again, this is probably going to be between a 7 and an 8. Because if that would have bled through, that's why I was saying it might have been a lower grade. But it's barely even noticeable on the other side. Like you could see just the tip right there. So that would not decrease the grade very much. The staples are intact. Let's check out the centerfold. I think it's the next page. Yep, staples are intact. The staples are silver, so it looks pretty darn good. So I would say after a pressing, probably a 7.5 to an 8.5 range. So again, it is a newsstand variant of this book. So how much would you have paid? Now remember, including shipping and handling. So Pino says he would have paid 125. So is that 125 plus shipping and handling and taxes, or 125 total? And then again, if you are on watching this later on when it's not live, and I always recommend people to go on eBay or other places where you buy stuff where they show sales, previous sales, because I recommend previous sales because you don't want to go by what people list a book as. Because I mean, any you could list a pencil for $1 million. I mean, that's great, but no one's going to pay for it. Then again, you never know. If you tape the pencil on the wall and call it a piece of art, maybe somebody would be dumb enough to do it. Because somebody actually, I think, paid 60 grand or something like that for somebody taping a banana to the wall. Uh, actual Actual true thing. Go check that out. It's so I guess somebody might pay $1 million for a pencil. Wouldn't be me though. Um, Pino says without shipping. Okay, so $125 plus shipping and taxes probably cost you about 140, give or take. So with this book, originally, like I said, it was at $40 with about 18 minutes to go, and at the point it was roughly around 5:45 in the morning, 5:30, 5:45. So I really didn't want to stay up another 20 minutes, so I just made a bid. I went up to $100. So I figured that is the highest I would go, and if I lost, wonderful. Luckily, it didn't get to that point. But with shipping and handling and taxes, it came out to $84. So I won it for like 72 or 75, somewhere around there. And with the shipping and handling and taxes, it came out to $84. So for me, a I can't say high grade, but it's definitely better than mid grade. So like I said, between a 7.5 and an 8.5 after a pressing, a newsstand variant of G.I. Joe #1 for 84 bucks. Definitely thought that was worth the purchase. I would have loved to have purchased it at 40, but hey, if I would have stayed up the extra 18 minutes, I probably would have gotten it for cheaper because, I put up to $100 and people would bid up until the end. So it went from 40 to like I said, either 72 or 75. But even still, at that price for $84 total for a newsstand variant of that book, I'll take it. So that's the quick little book. So I really appreciate the people that are here. So Agu also good to see you. So when there's not a lot of people, because it's Christmas Eve, I'm not expecting a lot of people, especially when I don't plan my videos to be here. But all four of you, Pino, James, Logan, also Nitro, welcome. I didn't see you at first. Agu all of you are today's surprise subscriber shout out. So you guys have been here long enough to know what that entails. So you can see I tried to do a military style theme. I wonder if anybody would be able to pick that up. I tried to have it do G.I. Joe characters, but after about 10 different attempts, I'm like, all right, this is probably the closest I'm going to be able to get. So if you want to critique it, positive or negative, I will leave that up to you. If you want to hit thumbs up or thumbs down, again, that's up to you. And same thing with subscriptions. So um, I may do a video tomorrow. I don't know because Christmas time for me is just me and my wife. All of my family lives in New York, so they're definitely not coming to visit. So probably after mid-afternoon, sure it'll be like a lot of people that may not have or may not want to have a big amount of family. I might do a video tomorrow, so we'll see. But check out my channel just in case. And if it doesn't happen, I'm sure you can understand why. But I really appreciate you guys. I hope no matter what, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, that's up to you. So, Merry Christmas to those who do. Happy Hanukkah that celebrate Hanukkah or any other religious holiday. No matter what, as long as you are not drinking and driving, and you have a fun time and share it with your friends and family and have a wonderful day. That's all that matters. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me this year. And again, if you want to support me on Patreon, and help out, support the channel, patreon.com/we love comics. You'll get your name shouted out every single video. And once we get to 20 paid members, I will do some giveaways. So thank you so much, everybody, for participating. Let me know what you thought in the comment section, if you thought this was a good price for this comic. And let me know what prices you paid if you got them. So thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, it's not you, it is not I. It is We Love Comics, and we love Christmas too. Have a wonderful night. And don't forget to have your